Hi, what's going on? Wayne here, and we're going to be looking at why I chose the SKIL 1 3/4 horsepower router. I got a job coming up to where I'm going to be using this router in addition with the HPC electric strike kit. I have a whole bunch of electronic strikes that I need to install on aluminum, and this is how the system works. It works with a router. I already have a rotozip, but it doesn't have a large enough base. I could make it work, but it would be very awkward to do. So we needed a router. So we go to a store, and local hardware store, because I need it now, obviously. And I don't have too much time to do some research on it, so we're just going to end up with what we end up with. Just looking at this, at what they had at the local hardware store, they had the Bosch. They had a mini router Bosch and a full-size router Bosch. They were running about $100 for the mini and $215, $220 for the full-size Bosch. I would normally go for the Bosch because that would be a better tool. However, I do not want to invest that much into something that I'm not going to use that often. The other option was the DeWalt. I've already walked away from yellow. I mean, you know, some things can be okay with DeWalt, but they've let me down too much, so I've pretty much written them off. Either way, and I'm not saying that the SKIL here is a better tool than the DeWalt. I'm simply saying for the money-wise, the DeWalt was running about $170 for the full size and about $100 for the mini too. So I wanted a full size, needed a full size. These are only $69. That's why we bought this. Normally I would probably, you know, rip on SKIL products or Black & Decker or, you know, those lighter duty things because I use my tools in such a heavy duty application. I usually demand much, much more. Milwaukee wasn't an option. They would have been too expensive anyways. They didn't have them there. So for $69, I'm gonna get the router. I'm gonna see how it works, see if I like it, and it'll do its job. It's not going to get used that much. It's not going to be that heavy duty of a tool. I'm not going to be using this every single day like I do my Milwaukee hand drill, my cordless 18-volt drill. So for what this is and the money, I could buy this router, what, 67, 14, 21? I could buy this 3 times by the time I invested in the Bosch tool. The Bosch is a much superior tool. Even the yellow tools probably would have been, but I'm just not going to give them my money anymore. Either way. So we ended up with this. So we'll just do an unboxing, and then I'm actually going to go use this today and take a look and see exactly what we got here. So it does actually feel pretty heavy duty. It's got a sight to see in over here, and then it's got a quick release like so. So you quick release that, and then that'll allow this to disengage and move up and down, and then you can set it, fold that over, well, open it up, and then we can micro adjust right here. This is going to engage this tooth wheel, or the wheel is going to engage the teeth right here, and it's going to raise and lower this router. Then when you have it where you want, you cam it over, you buckle it shut, and you're good to go. This is a horsepower and 3/4, so almost 2 horsepower. I think it's going to be plenty of power to do what I need it to do. And supposedly it's variable speed. I don't know where the variable speed adjustment is, but I thought that I read somewhere out there that it was variable speed as well. You got your power button right there. Let's see, we'll just plug it in and see if it goes zoom real quick. The only thing that I saw online that the people really complained about this router was how it holds bits. Apparently you need to really put this thing in a vise and really clamp down on it, or it'll spit your bits out or not grab them very tight. I'm only going to be using 1 aluminum cutting bit. So once we get it in there, that's really not going to be a factor. Already got the cord bent. Okay, so we got a nice light. You can see what we're doing. Safety light. Go ahead and crank that up. Okay, so that was one of the other things I did see too, is that it has a soft start. Soft start is kind of like what I was showing with the dual saw reciprocating saw. You pull the trigger or you turn it on and it eases into it. It's not just 100% right off the bat. It gives you a chance to get your machine going and get everything warmed up and ready to go. So that's what that is. It looks like it's going to work out. We'll go give this thing a try and see what it does, and we'll have an updated review afterwards.